Hey guys, Dave from Timber Time Outdoors. Welcome back to the channel, guys. We are going to talk about downsizing that beast of an RV. Stay with us. All right, first let's talk about what the heck is that thing right there. So that is a Solitude. It's a 2019. It's 38.5 feet long. The number on it is a 33 RL. It's been a great camper. It's your typical, couples camper, rear living. So why am I doing this? Well, we had a great trip this summer, but we just decided let's see if we can get a camper that's 30 feet or less, and that opens up a lot of doors. We'll go into that a little bit more, but I'm about to jump in the truck here. I'm driving all the way to Kansas from Wisconsin, and the goal here is to trade this thing in, and during the trip here we'll talk about what I'm gonna purchase and why. All right guys, just getting out on the highway here. Got about a 7.5 hour drive, and I just wanted to let you know why we're doing this, what are we moving to. So I kind of mentioned we're downsizing, and we just wanted something a little more flexible, something that'll fit into more spots. National parks kind of have this 30-foot mark. Not all of them, but some of them do. And just miss something easier where you want to pick up and move. It's not such a huge event. So with the current situation I have with 38.5 feet, and then I double tow a small trailer off the back, it's a pretty big deal for us to move. And so we found ourselves not wanting to move and using big RV parks a lot more, which are expensive. So yeah, it's just a little evolution in our RV life. We've been RVing for 25 years now, and this will be RV number 6. So we are buying a 2025, it's a closeout model. It's a Forest River product. So Forest River makes Flagstaff, and they make Rockwood, super high quality units. We are buying a Rockwood Signature, and the number is 281 RK. And there was a few features in that particular unit that we really liked. So this thing's under 30 feet long. It has a king size bed, a bedroom slide. So like the front of this camper is the same as our 38 footer in almost every way. The bathroom, of course, is a lot smaller. We have a 2-sink bathroom in this beast that I'm towing. So it's pretty comfortable. And then, of course, the living room is more condensed. But I will tell you, the storage and the use of the space, fantastic in this model. And we just felt like, now there's just 2 of us. We don't have our kids coming anymore. This is going to work out great. It's kind of fun sometimes to you see what kind of mileage you can get. So pulling a 38.5 foot fifth wheel was about 500 miles. Some of that was a headwind, but looks like, with a diesel 6.7 Ford, about 9 miles per gallon. I think this thing might be off a little bit because I got a little bit bigger tires, so that might be a hair more than 9. But yeah, we're gonna get our new camper here, and that one only weighs about 10,000 full, so it's actually probably about 8,500. So we should see this go up. The road home's about 500 miles, so we'll check it and see what that ends up being. Well, we just dropped it off. So long, old fella. This is the dealership. It's called Funtown RV. And we are just west of Kansas City. All right, guys, I'm gonna switch it to wide mode so you can see better. Quick tour. So yeah, I got a little drop station here. Nice pantry. Place to eat, do a little work, got the TV, his right across from reclining chairs, 12-volt fridge, lots of storage in the kitchen. We really like that. I wish though there was a window right there. It's the one thing I'm gonna miss about our other rig, is that we had a lot of campsite windows. This does have windows on this side, so you don't feel super claustrophobic, but yeah, let's just go check out the bath and bedroom quick. So nowhere near as big as our other one. We had 2 sinks and lots of storage, but this isn't terrible. This cupboard is pretty deep. Kind of wish it had a towel rack. I'll probably figure something out there, but max air fan. Not a full surround shower, but the part that matters is all one piece. I think this is where our control panel is. Thermostat. And this is the best part about this camper. Really good closet, dresser, it's got windows, king size bed, and a bedroom slide and a 30-foot fifth wheel. Pretty unheard of. So yeah, hopefully we can adjust to the smaller space and be a little more flexible with our camping. Well, this is a little bit disappointing. So this camper is about 8,500 pounds right now, empty. And I've been going about 275 miles across Missouri and some of Iowa. And it's actually getting worse gas mileage. So 6.7 diesel, 2018 Ford. It's getting worse gas mileage than the 38-foot that weighs 15,000 pounds. Now, they have the same profile, and so I think that's the takeaway here, is that the weight is a lot less important than the profile when we're talking about miles per gallon. Now, I will say, we have, well, I don't have a flag to show you here, but we do have a pretty strong crosswind. It's not a headwind, but it's a crosswind. And it's obviously having an effect. Profile matters way more than weight, though. It's pretty clear. I know there's only 2 data points here, but that is a huge disappointment. Actually, less miles per gallon. Now, what I'll do here, the sun's gonna set, and I think the wind's gonna die down, and I'll be putting another 230 miles on, and we'll see if it goes up. But yeah, I think I had the wrong expectations when it comes to towing this camper. I'm not gonna get any better miles per gallon, unfortunately. Well, guys, we're coming up on about 500 miles here, and the wind did shift a little bit, or died down. And as you can see here, we just got to 10 miles per gallon. Obviously dark out, but I think it's pretty clear evidence that, you know, the profile of the camper and wind resistance is far more important than the weight. Been going about 67 miles per hour most of the way. So of course speed has an impact too, but so let's go through some of the benefits here of downsizing and why somebody might want to do it. Some of these are pretty obvious, but I'm gonna rip through the list here. So storage, a lot easier to store. It's less expensive, right? If you're paying for storage, it's gonna be a lot cheaper. The small size is obviously easier to maneuver. It's going to fit into a lot more spots, and so a lot of your camping spots that are a little more desirable tend to be smaller as a general rule, and so that's a great thing. Yeah, it's one of those things where you just get tired of dealing with the great big camper. So maneuverability at gas stations and traffic, all these things make your life a little less stressful, and that was really the goal here, was to reduce stress. One of the things that was also a motivator for us was I'm kind of sick of driving my heavy duty truck on a daily basis. So I wanted to try to get to a half-ton truck. That obviously isn't going to happen here with a fifth wheel, but I will be able to get a gas-powered truck, which there are some gas-powered HD trucks that ride a little bit better than the one I currently have. So that's good. Less cost overall. So, this camper was basically a new closeout model, and it was less money than the 2019 that I was already paying on. So that was a good thing. The insurance actually dropped quite a bit too. So that was a very pleasant surprise. So happy about that. One of the things that you'll see in this video that ended up not really being a benefit was I thought I was going to get less, or I was going to get more miles per gallon. And due to, just the nature of the trailer and the profile, that obviously didn't happen. And if you think you're gonna, guys, when you're towing, you're just gonna get bad gas mileage. So don't obsess about that like I do. So yeah, what are the trade-offs? Well, obviously, less space. And when I say less space, I'm kind of talking about like just, the overall living space. This camper is sort of a unicorn where it has a great big bedroom. It's got a slide, and so we didn't lose any storage, both in the kitchen or in the bedroom. But on those rainy days, right, you know how good your camper is on a rainy day. On a sunny day, any camper will do. But on a rainy day, when you're cooped up, that's when you're going to find out how good your camper is. So hopefully this is going to be a good move for me. More videos to come on the Rockwood. This is a Rockwood product, not a Flagstaff, and those sister companies. Rockwood Signature 281 RK. All right, guys, that's going to wrap up the video here of us downsizing our RV and my travels to Kansas. So thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. Like, subscribe, send it to your friends, and remember, everybody, keep it in the timber. Bye-bye.